Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research.
I'm Jen Amos, and this is your morning market update for Monday, March 21st. Stocks on Wall Street are broadly higher in early trading, following the lead of equity markets around the world. Investors are optimistic that Japan is making progress in its battle to control radiation leaks at the nuclear complex damaged by the earthquake earlier this month. Stocks are also getting a boost from a flurry of M&A activity, headlined by a huge deal in the telecom industry. AT&T is buying T-Mobile USA from Deutsche Telekom for about $39 billion in cash and stock.
The deal will join the country's second and fourth largest wireless operators and will vault the combined company over Verizon for the top spot in the industry. Analysts say consumers will benefit from improved quality and coverage in high-speed mobile broadband service, but the tie-up could also mean that the cost of service won't come down as fast as subscribers would like. Both Citigroup and HSBC upgraded AT&T on news of the deal, and HSBC also raised its rating on Deutsche Telekom to overweight. That stock is jumping more than 12% in Frankfurt, and AT&T is gaining 3% on Wall Street. Verizon is also rising, but Sprint Nextel is tumbling nearly 12%. It's reportedly worried that the deal will damage its ability to compete by creating a duopoly of AT&T and Verizon.
Some M&A activity in the online brokerage industry may boost financial stocks today. Charles Schwab is buying Options Express Holdings in a stock deal valued at about $1 billion. The price tag represents a 17% premium over Options Express's closing price on Friday, and the stock is jumping by nearly that amount this morning. Shares of Charles Schwab are modestly higher on the news. Meanwhile, General Electric is gaining more than 2% in early trading. According to Bloomberg News, it's among the companies that have expressed interest in ING's U.S. online bank. GE reportedly had an initial discussion with the Dutch financial firm about buying parts of its ING Direct to add to its GE Capital unit. A couple other bits of good news from the banking sector. Citigroup announced a 1-for-10 reverse stock split and said it will reinstate a quarterly dividend of $0.01 a share. That news is pushing Citigroup 2.5% higher right now. And according to Weiss Ratings, no banks or credit unions closed their doors over the past week.
Several other stocks may be on the move today. Tiffany & Company is jumping 8% right now after reporting a 29% increase in fourth quarter net income. The jewelry chain also forecasts better than expected earnings for the full year, but its results for the current quarter will be hurt by a slowdown in sales at its stores in Japan. We're also watching American International Group. Right now, AIG is rebounding from steep losses on Friday after saying it expects $1 billion of catastrophe losses in the first quarter. 70% of those losses are due to the earthquake and tsunami in Japan. Meanwhile, Qualcomm is gaining 3% in early trading after stock upgrades by Citigroup and Stern AG. But moving to the downside is Kraft Foods, now dropping 1.5%. JP Morgan cut its rating on the stock because of slow sales in North America and headwinds in its Cadbury business.
Finishing up with the currency and commodity markets. The U.S. dollar continues to gain ground against the Japanese yen after the Group of Seven intervened to weaken the yen last week. Meanwhile, commodities prices are moving sharply higher. Right now, gold is jumping to about $1,430 an ounce, and crude oil is rising back around $103 a barrel as the conflict in Libya escalates. Following a UN resolution authorizing all necessary measures to protect civilians, U.S. and European forces have hit the country with 2 nights of airstrikes. But Muammar Gaddafi vowed to wage a long war to maintain power. Oil supplies from Libya have ground to a virtual halt since the beginning of the conflict. That's the latest from Weiss Research. Have a great trading day.